What's up? It's Jack Manning from Get That Skate. I'm here with a good friend of mine, Frenchie, representing France. We're here at Tortoreto at the World Skate Games yesterday. You were up on the podium, got a gold medal for the fastest time. How did that feel?
It was good. I mean, it's pretty special to have medals for qualifying because normally it's all on the racing. But so it was nice. But I think traditionally with this sport, it's all for today.
It's all about today. Racing. Have you seen your heats?
Yeah. We were just like laughing at round ones this morning because
they are
insane.
stacked. Yeah, absolutely stacked. Now, how'd you feel yesterday at the start line before that top 10 shootout, knowing that you're looking solid all day? Your times are amazing. Did you think that you'd come off with the number one spot?
I mean, Andreas dropped that 14.07 pretty early.
Yep.
I knew I'd done a time before that, but I didn't know how consistent I could be with it. I really wanted to get under the 13s. But yeah, the vibe up here was amazing. Like everyone watching on the screen, me watching on the screen, I could like kind of tell who did what, and like maybe it took some stress off of me because I knew I know Harry didn't do the lap that he wanted, not exactly. So I think that gave me a little breathing room, and I didn't watch Diego's, thankfully, because that would have stressed me the fuck out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you're representing France. Whole French team is absolutely stacked, doing amazingly. All the best with your racing today, and thanks for your time.
Thank you, Jack.
Cheers, it's Jack Manning from Get That Skate. I've got a very special guest here. I've actually got Kevin Fox here, all the way from, tell the people where you're from.
From Providence, Rhode Island, in the United States.
And you're here supporting Owen Fox, one of my friends,
That's my son.
There you go.
Yep.
So I was talking to Owen earlier. He was really happy to have his family here watching. What do you think of the downhill skateboarding?
Oh, it's fabulous. This is the first time I've actually seen him skate live.
Yep.
I think I've stayed away from it because I've seen it on, the screen.
Yeah.
And it's intimidating to watch your kid going down a mountain.
I can only imagine.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we picked a great spot to show up to.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's actually just competed in the top 10 shootout.
Yep.
He had some great times. He's been ripping for the last few days. But as you said, you've seen him on the screen. You've seen him at the WDSC events. How do you think he'll go at the World Skate Games here in Tortoreto?
Well, I know he'll give it everything he's got.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
He always does.
Right. He'll leave nothing on the start line. That's for sure. And that's all you can do. You put it all out there, and sometimes you come home first, and sometimes it doesn't happen that way, but you always get another opportunity, hopefully.
That's right. Yeah, although it's daunting, I'm sure you're super proud of him.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's worked real hard over the last few years.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that. He's learned a lot. And it's been a privilege to watch him from afar.
Yeah.
Rising to the top of this sport.
Yeah, it's nice to see, especially as a friend, his determination.
Yeah.
And seeing him the consistent travel, trying to be up there, and it shows today that he's one of the best.
Yeah. And he's gotten to see a lot of the world over the last few years too.
It's incredible.
So, yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time.
No problem.
And thanks for coming to watch Owen. I'm sure he'll appreciate it as well.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay. All right, bye-bye.
What's up? It's Jack Manning from Get That Skate. I got another good friend of mine here, Mr. Owen Fox, representing the USA. We're here at Tortoreto for the World Skate Games. Tell us a little bit about yesterday.
Hey Jack, how's it going? Yesterday was good. Probably the most exciting qualifying day I think I've ever been a part of. Such a huge field, 120 plus skaters.
Yeah.
The field was just so stacked too. I don't think I've ever seen a more like a tighter spread of that big of a group. It was exciting. I had a pretty all right start. I think I was kind of slow to get up to pace. We had some 14s early, and I didn't make it into the 14s till Q2.
Okay.
Squeezed by the skin of my teeth into Q3. I was 10th going into the shootout.
Right.
And I was just sitting at the bottom for way too long, watching numbers come in and me just drop place by place. And that's something I could do without ever again.
Yeah.
Truly a stress
test.
They
really tried to stretch the time up at the start line too.
Yeah, it was truly unbearable to be at the bottom. And I watched all the guys around me, like Giannis and Alex, just dropped one by one, and I was next on the cutting board. So that made it through, and Q3 kind of binned my first corner, the left right at the beginning. I had a little mistake, scrubbed a little bit of speed on the exit, and I think I lost, honestly, a tenth or two there.
Yeah.
The rest of the lap felt really, really good. Like the bottom half especially, I think was my best lap of the weekend.
Yeah.
Sitting in 7th, I did the 14.45. That felt really nice.
That is solid.
trying not to think about what could have been, what I left on the table, but I do feel like I gave it really like a real solid shot.
Yeah, I mean, just to see the top 10 riders in that top 10 shootout, and a lot of the boys, a lot of our friends, and then understanding that small, time gap, you got to be stoked just to be there. I know, like Harry, he was up there. He ended up getting bumped down to 4th, but just being able to see Frenchie take the win yesterday with the fastest time, and Diego as well. It's good to see all the boys up there. But we got racing today. Who's in your first heat?
My first heat, I've got Antoine Carlotti and Max Caps, and I actually don't remember the 4th person, which is whatever. But I know the two of them are the boys for sure.
Okay.
Classic Max, sort of screwing his qualifying time, not even on purpose, but really throwing the bracket for a loop. So that'll be a race right out the gate,
I looked at the first round and I just see like most of these heats look like semis or even finals heats.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I mean, these are just so stacked already. I think it'll be a really good one. I know I have a lot more pace than Max. I've definitely got a bit more pace than Carlotti too, but the kick here is super important as well for positioning, and I've struggled with that historically always. I know Max has a stomper on him.
Yep.
So I'm assuming I'll be having to make some moves, at least on one person.
Yep.
Hoping to do that up top. I think passing in the bottom it's doable, but it's definitely put your head down and kind of pray sort of move. So. Yeah, hoping I can do all my passing before corner 6 per se, or right after corner 6, but I think it'll be a good one.
Well, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I appreciate you stopping by and having a chat. Good luck with your racing today. Good luck to Team USA and all the best.
Thank you, Jack.
Thanks,
Appreciate
bro. What's up, it's Jack Manning from Get That Skate. I'm here with a good friend of mine, Mr. Maxwell K.
Hey, Jack, how are you?
Good, mate. All the way from Canada, representing Canada on the street luge. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. That last practice run really made me have my confidence boost because I've been sliding around on my pan in my new suit, and now I really am ready. I feel like I'm excited. My first heat's pretty stacked, but I feel confident a lot more than I did during the quali day, and I think I'm just excited to be here. I can't believe it. It's so beautiful, and the weather's held up amazingly. Like, I was expecting just pure torrential downpour.
It didn't look so good at the start of the week during the practice for street luge, but here we are on a beautiful day in Tortoreto for the World Skate Games. Your suit is looking fresh. Canada, across all disciplines, has a solid team. So I'm excited to watch the racing. I've been down on corner 4 for the last few days. You're looking solid, man.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
It's good to see you here. What's your game plan for today on the track?
I'm just gonna give it my all. Like, I'm gonna just push as hard as I can and just try, and we're gonna see what happens. Like, there's not much of a game plan in the sense of it all, but just because of like how tight everybody is, like I feel like in some spots, like there's only a few spots that I feel like I can make a pass, but that bottom section is where my weight will really come in handy, and I'm really hoping that that'll be my advantage.
What's your favorite part of the track?
Probably after the hairpin. Okay. I really like that bit until corner 6. Like, that corner 6 is a bit of a mind mess up, but like if I can, when you bang that out just perfectly, the feeling is just unreal. Yeah, really excited about it all.
Well, all the best for your racing today. Good luck to Team Canada.
Thank you very much,
I'll be watching down on corner 4. Thanks for your time, bro.
Hey, thank you. Cheers, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My man, Hong Kong Tom, how are you?
Not really good right now.
Okay.
Because now I'm still out of out at the zone. Elimination.
We have done one qualification run. You still have one to go. So you have room to improve. Get a clean run.
Yep.
You're one of 2 here at Tortoreto World Skate Games representing Hong Kong.
Yep.
How's it feel to have another person from Hong Kong here representing with you?
It feels way better.
Yeah.
Like I'm not alone anymore.
Yeah.
And then we can share the accommodation, the car, all sort of stuff. And then it's also it's good that we can talk about the tactics in how to deal with the track.
Yeah.
And then,
So how are you finding the track?
It's not too hard to skate.
Okay.
But it's very hard to get it perfect.
Right.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So from the quality time, you can see the margin is
very
so
small.
very small.
Yeah.
That's why it makes the pressure even higher, especially having over 120 skaters in my discipline. that makes it's maybe perhaps one of the races that I've been to that gives me such a pressure.
Yeah.
Because like if I'm not doing good in the next run, I will be out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So you were at the World Skate event in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is your first World Skate Games.
Yep.
You said you had Defang here as well,
Yeah.
and we still have more qualification runs to go. So I wish you all the best. Thanks
you.
for your time, and hopefully Hong Kong can get through a few rounds.
Yep.
Thanks. Thanks, bro. What's up, it's Jack Manning from Get That Skate. I'm here with a good friend of mine, Jack Plumber, representing the United Kingdom. They call him the Duke of Goodwood. I feel like you're absolutely shredding this week. You finished up yesterday with a time of 16.5, 37th place. Second UK rider in that top trio of 64. You had Bumpy in front of you. How are you feeling on the racetrack?
On the racetrack, I'm feeling all right.
Yeah.
It was more the qualies that I was struggling with.
The pressure?
Yeah, the pressure and just trying to nail that line. I didn't spend enough time trying to ride by myself and focus on myself.
Okay.
I was just trying to have fun with the boys.
It gets like that.
Let's get like that.
And you just put on a fresh set of mags. You've been riding mags all week?
No, I've been riding Magnums, G-Locks, and then Plum Alphas.
Okay.
I've just been testing around a little bit.
Yep. And have you looked at the heats for today? We've got racing today here at Tortoreto for the World Skate Games. Who do you have up first?
I have Alex Hannigan, Gavin, and then I have Jules from Switzerland.
Okay.
Alex Hannigan was one of my first ever guys that I looked up to in the scene. I bought a cheese grater. It was my first boards.
Yep.
And to come and race him here is pretty
special,
wild. Yeah,
yeah.
it's definitely special. I'm super excited for that.
He's been tearing it up lately. A win at Maryhill. A lot of the riders are talking about all the different, planning they have for training and everything. And I've seen him walking around the tent zone just like
He's on
getting
one.
ready. He's in the zone.
Absolutely.
But
He's taking it serious.
As are you, and you're here to do it for the UK, for the United Kingdom, and the rest of the team. Got a few of the boys in that top 64. So good luck to you today.
Thank you. Thank
All
you,
the
sir.
best with racing, and I'm sure we're going to have a fun night.
Absolutely. We're going to have a fun night. Win or lose.
Thanks for your time, bro. What's up, everyone? It's Jack Manning from Get That Skate. I'm here with Dexter Manning, representing Canada in the fresh Italia Get That shirt. Yeah. Dexter, we're here at Tortoreto for the World Skate Games. Mm-hmm. This is your fourth World Skate event?
Yep, yeah, I've been to all of the ones that I've had the opportunity to go to. So
awesome.
Yep. Yeah, just
Philippines this year?
Philippines this year, yeah.
How'd you finish up in the Philippines?
Pretty bad. I was coming off an injury, and I got the longest list of excuses in the world. Went out on kind of a bit of a downer because I had a wheel blow up in second round.
Okay.
And just died.
Yeah.
So
it happens, yeah.
So yeah, it happens. But yeah, hopefully this one goes a little better.
Right. What did you finish up today in the qualifying?
I just missed out on Q3, so I was 14th in Q2.
Yep.
So a little bit disappointed, but it'll play for tomorrow.
I mean, when you look at the times, there's almost like a second to 2 seconds between one and up to 50, up to almost 50.
Yeah, this track is, I don't know what it is about this track, or if it's just the level of the field here is really high, but the time spread is insanely tight. It's like nothing. I haven't seen this before. Even Argentina was a little bit more than this, and that track was a little bit shorter. So it's impressive.
Yep. So you're still riding the small blind, land your small blind, your board?
Yep. Yeah, I'm still riding that. I'm riding a proto for a new one. I'm not sure exactly when it's coming out.
Yep.
But yep.
And you've recently made the switch from riding Hogs wheels and bare trucks. You're riding some ZM1s now?
Yep. Yeah, I've been on Rogue and Venom all season this year. So
going full goblin mode on the track.
Yep.
You've also got yourself a fresh helmet. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Zach surprised me at Maryhill with a DR3.
Okay.
And so I got it a couple weeks ago, and I've been figuring out how to use it properly this weekend. So
I was going to say.
I think we got there. I think we got it sitting in my tuck properly finally. So
yeah, it's feeling good?
Feeling great.
You're looking mean on the track.
It feels mean. I've wanted one of these things for so long. So I'm so grateful for Zach. He doesn't make that many of these, so to get my hands on one,
it's nice to see.
Means a lot.
It's nice to see a couple here too.
Yeah.
Now, as I said, you're representing Canada at your fourth World Skate event. You've been doing some WDSC events as well.
Yep. Yeah.
You're at Turkey at the start of the year.
Yeah, Turkey a month or so ago.
Yeah.
I missed the Wales event. I crashed skating my local and bit the inside of my cheek.
Yeah.
Got a whole head infection, so had to miss Wales, but
I was going to ask about that.
In time for this.
Yeah,
so
because back in the day there was a quote from you saying just put the damn full face on. And
okay.
Yeah.
I would just like to clear this up.
Okay.
That quote was from Max.
Okay.
He just used a photo he took of
It all
me.
makes sense now.
I never
Yeah.
said anything.
But you just tell us a little about the accident.
It was just the dumbest thing in the whole world. I was
Okay.
skating right behind Clayton, and he hit a little patch of dirt or something, and
Yeah.
just exploded, and tried to go around him, and I rode off the outside of the road in a spot I've never crashed in. And I have probably 1,000 laps on this road, and I did not know there was a ditch in this specific spot, and I just rode off the road and hit the rock wall on the other side of the ditch with the side of my face.
Yep.
And
I mean, someone's got to do it.
yeah, it just sucks that it always seems to be me.
Yeah. Well, now you got this brand new helmet to help protect you.
Yeah.
As I said, you're looking mean. How are you feeling about racing tomorrow?
Good. We've gotten so little running at this event,
Yeah.
so I feel like even up to Q2, I was still building up pace.
Yep.
Like every quali run, I went almost half a second faster.
Okay.
And like normally at that point of the weekend, you're pretty much, where your pace is.
Yep.
But with this little running, with the rain on the first practice day, I felt like I was still like figuring stuff out. So should be able to go even faster tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, excited.
It should be a good day tomorrow. If the weather does seem to change, I feel like you got a bit of strength behind you from all the rain riding you've been doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, the best thing that could happen is it rains.
Yeah.
Torrentially tonight.
Right. So Canada's got a pretty stacked team.
Yeah.
Some street losers too. I just want to wish you all the best for tomorrow and safe,
a lot.
good racing, and keen to see you on the track.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
What's up? It's Jack Manning from Get That Skate. I'm here with a good friend of mine, Diego, representing Spain. We're here at Tortoreto for the World Skate Games. How are you finding the track?
A lot of fun, very close racing. I don't think we've ever had as many people inside of a single second. So yeah, it's really cool. It's pretty simple, straightforward, but a lot of fun once you're in a pack with people.
Yeah, I mean, having one drift on the hill, it opens up to be more challenging if there was another road for us to have. But here in Italy for the World Skate Games, this is what we have. Like you said, all the top times within 1 second. You got a P2 in the time trial yesterday, in the qualifications, sorry.
Yeah.
Ended up taking home a silver medal for Spain.
Yeah.
How did that feel being up on the podium?
I mean, that was cool because every qualification round was getting faster and faster just by a little bit. So like for my first time, I cut like 2/10, then another 2/10, and I knew I needed like 3/10 for the pole. I got those 3/10. I got like 100ths of a second in front of the French Andreas, and then Frenchie on his last run got 500. So it was incredible, honestly. What a show! What a show! Like I enjoyed it. Even being inside, I was like, wow, this is cool to be a part of. Yeah.
Man, I've been down on corner 4 like most people for a lot of the week, and just seeing all the riders come through. Like Spain's looking strong, man. Like Oscar,
sure.
John, yourself. So we have racing today. You're a 2-time WDSC world champion. You chose to skip the Wales event. Why was that?
Because I'm focusing on other projects. I'm focusing on the top speed project. I'm trying to beat the top speed record, which was set in 2017 by Pete Connolly, 146 kilometers an hour. So that's like the big project of mine, as well as other film stuff. But being here representing Spain was, it's a special occasion. We get to do it like once every 2 years, so I knew I couldn't miss that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. Yeah.
Absolutely. And before we wrap it up, again, appreciate your time. You've been working on some film projects lately.
Yeah.
I've been loving the raw runs that you've been pumping out, but
thank
just tell the people watching a little about your recent film project that you've done.
Yeah, so I did a short film about a really good friend of mine who had a really bad accident like 5 years ago called Tem. He unfortunately hit a car and it's not a sad story. This is very important to take into account because he's still recovering, and that's what's so inspirational about it. But it made him lose a lot of physical, how would you say, physical function. So he's in a wheelchair and stuff. And so we wanted as friends to make a video for him, that shows kind of the friendship, the responsibility within downhill skateboarding. So kind of the behind the scenes from what you usually see in a raw run, for example, which is more focused on the adrenaline, right? So and it's been amazing. Once you work on these projects with your friends, it's magical, man.
Yeah.
And being able to do this with them, and seeing also how he is recovering to hopefully be able to walk again, to I don't know, he wants to be a mountain guide, for example. Seeing how he goes towards this is like it's incredible.
Yeah,
It's
I
incredible.
think that's absolutely beautiful. I love
Thank
that
you,
you've
man.
put in the effort to create something so beautiful and support your friends like that. And
you,
it's
man.
difficult to talk about given the circumstances.
Yeah.
But he would appreciate what you're doing, and the community appreciates these types of things as well.
Thank you, man. Thank
More
you, I
runs can be
appreciate it.
amazing,
Yeah.
racing can be amazing, but when you show people, the insights as to what we do day by day and how beautiful it can be and how beautiful the community can be.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I won't take up too much of your time. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Good
I
luck in
appreciate
racing
it.
today.
Thank you, Jack.
It's
Don't
always
forget
good to
that.
see you.
Yeah.
Get that skate.
All right.